Good morning. How's everybody? So it's been an interesting morning, and there's the view out my window, sitting in my bed. I'm up. The cats got me up this morning at about 5 o'clock this morning. My little one decided to dump over the water on my nightstand, and then there was a flurry of activity. Now, honey, you're not going to lay down on that. Of them running around the apartment, knocked over plants. So the Schumann apparently had some spikes and some things going on with it. I'm gonna turn the light a little brighter in here. Knocking stuff over, I think, is a part of all of the mischief that is about to happen. I think because yesterday, nope, I lie. Saturday, because yesterday I went to the Packers game. I had a good time with my son. But yesterday, no, again I said it, but apparently it was meant for yesterday. I kept seeing angel number 767. And that is accept love into your life, ask your angels for guidance, and they will show you. You are protected in your decisions. Which I've been feeling that one a lot. So I'm going to turn this around if I can. No, maybe not. All right. It's not letting me at the moment. But I pulled a bunch of cards this morning, and they all kind of said the same thing. And then I just decided to pull just a few simple ones for advice and one tarot card to go with it. And this spoke to me even more so than all the rest of it. But what I will say, there is going to be definitely a test for those of you who have been wanting to bring in new love or a new relationship or something into your world. And because, now take this the best way possible, because you may not have been relying on your intuition, you have not been relying on spirits, you have not been relying on your relationship with, you've been your own decisions. And when we choose to do that versus listening to what spirit has to tell us and using that discernment, which is us or which is them, is when the problems come in. I heard it in a message, and then I've seen it in the cards here. Some of you are going to be presented with what I call a fake situation, and you're going to have to use your discernment on whether or not this is actually a wish. Honey, really? Paulo, come on. He just walked all through the cards. And again, a sign of disturbance. Now, is this new person or new whatever that's coming into your world going to be a calming source for you? Or are they going to be that and walk all through your shit and just disrupt your life? I'm telling you, when you look at the signs that happen in your everyday life, it tells you a story, especially when you're looking for an answer. So, the cards that I got that I'm going to is release the petals, transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, change. And what come up with that? The World card. Of course, the World card. Next one we got was come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. What did I get with that? Ace of Wands. Of course, somebody new who's interested, somebody who wants to approach you. And this is where your discernment is going to be very critical because the blueprint is within you. Take the next step, codes of the seeds. So it's like you're birthing something new, whether it be, I don't know, a new business idea or something, but you are the star. You are the person that's going to make that happen, nobody else. And a sacred union, beloved within inner and outer relationships. So for those of you who have really been working on yourselves and you can see the difference in yourselves, it's going to lead to some happy endings. It's going to lead to this. But in universe fashion and in things that, happen in our world, they don't just give you things. You have to work for them. You have to be tested. You have to show your loyalty to spirit. And when you start working on that inner self, and I got to see, oh yeah, my bunch of books. There's always books. Books are everywhere in my house. Yesterday, just friends and people, and I ran into a lot of people. We parked by people we knew. But just to see the camaraderie, of people that come together and people that enjoy each other. But I have to say, with the people that I saw yesterday, and it was actually a very good point my son made, because we left like the start of fourth quarter. We walked out of the game and walked into, a couple other places just to see if it was somewhere we wanted to eat or not. But what did we do instead? We drove to Oshkosh and we ate in Oshkosh and then went home. And we were home by like 5:45, 5:30, 5:45, which coming from Green Bay, it's an hour and a half drive. But I guess my point here is the whole fact that my son's comment to me, and I'm sorry, it's kind of blurry with the window. Mom, I don't want to have to deal with the drunk people. Mom, I don't want to have to deal with the idiots. Mom, and he made a really good point. So the fact that I was with my son yesterday and he chose for us to leave early, for us to get out of there, not get involved in the crazy, not get involved in staying for one more cocktail or meeting the friends back, we left and we went and we had a really nice dinner at a place in Oshkosh, and then we drove home. And we both went and laid down for a while. We both took naps. I got up, was trying to watch 2 movies last night, slept through both of them. So now I'll have to rewatch them sometime today or this week because I never got to, because I was so tired. But it was, I think, the fact that my body finally relaxed. My body, somebody took care of something for me, knowing that I wanted to go home and I didn't want to be out. And I didn't want to get involved in the mix of the mess and the after effects of the party, maybe. We'll put it that way. But all I'm saying, use your discernment. Be good to yourself. Know that people, things, places, whatever, come in to try and get at you because they see you doing well for yourself. They see things are going well for you and they're wondering, how are they doing that? Well, you know what you're doing? You're taking care of yourself. You're not putting yourself in situations that happens anymore. You're doing for you and taking care of you. And it is going to attract the right people. You're coming out of this little cocoon that you've been in. And you're going to do something good for yourself. So look into you, as I always say, because you are the most important. Take care of you, and then the rest will follow. Do something for yourself this week. Figure out what you need to do. Look at the goals that you've written down for yourself. Start checking some of them off. If it's long term, start working toward it. If you don't start, you'll never know. So, have yourself a beautiful week. Packers won yesterday, so we were pretty excited about that. And I hope you have a beautiful week because I'm going to send you all the love that I can. All right? Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.